All right, welcome back, everyone. For today's deep dive, we're heading back into some seriously adventurous music.
Oh, yeah, we're revisiting Athak. Remember them?
Yeah, that solo project, Scarset Vincent, based in Hong Kong. We skimmed the surface before, but now it's time to go deep on one of their albums.
Absolutely. We're talking about Dihmin Ïszhe today.
Released just this past May, it's not your typical album.
No, not at all. It's actually part 2 of a 3-part series called Fuhrmanori. Vincent's really using the series to explore what you can do with sound, repetition, and atmosphere.
Like taking progressive music to another level.
Exactly. Dihmin Ïszhe picks up where the first installment, Le Commencement du Temps, left off, and I think people are starting to realize it's a real hidden gem.
Oh, it's definitely unique. I mean, just looking at the track list, there are only 2 songs.
Yeah, each one clocks in at 17 minutes. This isn't something you just throw on for background music.
So, how would you describe it? If someone's never heard Zeuhl music before, what are they in for?
Okay, well, first off, Zeuhl is, think of it like this powerful ritualistic kind of sound.
Oh, I see.
Often with complex rhythms and these soaring vocals. Bands like Magma were pioneers.
Right, Magma. We've talked about them before.
And there are others like Ïszhe and Shub-Niggurath, but they all have their own take.
So how is Athak different?
Well, Ïszhe is more on the chaotic, experimental side of things. Whereas Shub-Niggurath, they've got this dark, Lovecraftian vibe going on.
Right. I get it. So where does Athak fit in?
Athak is more about building this slow, hypnotic atmosphere. It's all about these layers of sound and the way they shift and evolve gradually. Dihmin Ïszhe is really immersive.
Yeah, and all that from just one person.
Right. I mean, the amount of technical skill it takes to pull this off is insane. You've got all these different instrumental parts, these textures interweaving.
Can you give us an example? Like, what are some of the things Vincent does to create this sound?
Sure. Take the first track on Dihmin Ïszhe. It starts with this very repetitive bass line, but it's got this subtle, almost unsettling groove.
Okay, yeah.
And then layers of synthesizers start coming in, each with its own distinct texture and rhythm. And there's this one part where this high-pitched, pulsating synth line comes in, almost like a heartbeat.
Wow.
Yeah, and it creates this incredible feeling of tension, like something's about to happen.
Oh, I see. And you said earlier that Dihmin Ïszhe is part of this bigger trilogy.
Yeah, Fuhrmanori.
So that tension you're talking about, does that tie into the themes of the trilogy in any way?
Definitely. Dihmin Ïszhe is like the bridge. The Commencement du Temps, the first part, was all about the beginning of existence. And Dihmin Ïszhe, the title itself, kind of hints at this deepening, a descent into the unknown. Musically, it's darker, more introspective.
I definitely get that. And speaking of what changes, the vocals in the second track are something else.
Oh, for sure. For first track's instrumental, right? But then the vocals kick in on track 2, and it's chilling.
Yeah. Chilling is the right word.
They're not even traditional singing, you know? It's more like these drawn out, almost guttural sounds, like incantations. They really add to the whole mysterious, ritualistic atmosphere of the album.
So it sounds like Dihmin Ïszhe is an experience. It's not just background noise.
It's definitely not for the faint of heart.
So anyone looking for pop melodies and easy listening should probably steer clear.
Yeah, this is for people who want to be challenged, people who like to be taken on a journey.
For people who are willing to push their musical boundaries.
Right. You've got to be patient, open-minded. You've got to let the music wash over you.
That's a great way to put it. Now, what about the future? We've got Le Commencement du Temps, about the beginning. And we've got Dihmin Ïszhe, this descent.
Right.
What can we expect from the final chapter?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Will it be resolution? Will we be left hanging? I think it's safe to say, though, that it's going to be something special.
Based on what we've heard so far, I think you're right.
Scarset Vincent's got a vision. That much is clear. I'm really excited to see where he takes us next.
I'm right there with you. Well, I think that wraps things up for our deep dive into Athak's Dihmin Ïszhe. If this sounds like something you'd be into, definitely check it out.
It's an experience you won't soon forget.
And who knows? Maybe we'll be back to discuss the final part of Fuhrmanori when it drops. Until then, happy listening.
Enjoy the journey.